So, YCS Madrid Day 2. We've got one of the top 32ers, Callum, oh my god, Bilbe, with us, who's playing
Spellbook. So, yeah, the one true deck.
The one true deck, apparently.
The based high school, the European-based high school. Shouts to Lolly. Go on.
He basically thinks he's from Hogwarts now.
Oh yeah, Hogwarts.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the decks. Run us through what you've got here.
That's what they should be called, Hogwarts. Okay, so we're playing 9 monsters. It's really similar to the ARG list, but there's a few changes. Like the ARG list at the top of the last event. So we've got the 9 monsters. We're not playing Temperance because Vanity's Emptiness is like on a tear this weekend. It's like in everyone's like deck, except ours. So we're playing this because if they go Vanity's Emptiness, I'm just going to play Vanity's Emptiness. If they go Vanity's Emptiness against this deck, and they're playing like Satellas, because you have like a really good matchup to show anyway, but if they're playing Satellas and they just sit behind Vanity's Emptiness for ages, or any deck, you can't just sit there with this in your hand, and you just like build up resources with tower, because they're not really doing anything either, and you have extra outs to monsters, which I'll get to later. So like Vanity's Emptiness isn't like as big as Temperance, because against this is Temperance.
Just out of interest, why no one of, say, the World? That's a good card.
You can't play World in Justice, but like in Temperance, like you do. But in Temperance, if you were going to play Temperance, you would like switch these and this out and play like 3 Temperance and World.
And that's why you decided to drop the World, because you're not playing Temperance.
And World is like the worst draw with 5 cards as well. Like, it's not what you want.
What are your spells then?
Yeah, so these are obviously standard. Like, I wouldn't play anything less than these. They're the best. They're my bros. We'll go for the one-offs, Life Tower, the Life Power Fate and the 2 Tower. Again, probably wouldn't play anything less.
Why not 2 of the Power, for example, because it's a good card?
It can be a dead draw, like if you don't draw a thing, like it's probably fine, like I haven't retested it, but like I'd rather there just be 1 and then like have like a live like back row to protect myself than like 2 powers in like a dead hand.
Okay.
And like you never really need 2 when you're you can cycle it with Tower, you can get it back with Eclipse. You always get it when you need it. It's not like the end of the world, so like it's fine just to play 1 off. I'm playing 2 Wisdom. I know Rudolph. He's gonna hate me if I say that, but yeah, I know Jared Rundolph. I can't even pronounce his name. I know he's playing 1, and I get that like you have to like play really carefully to play 1. But like with breakthrough skills and fiendish chains running around, it is just, I think it's better to play 2 now.
I mean, because of like the breakthrough skills and fiendish
skills,
why not 3?
Again, it's a dead card. Like sometimes, like you only ever need 2, like in certain situations. Like you never need a 3rd.
Okay.
It's okay to open, but it can be dead sometimes. And like there's limited space as well in this deck. Okay. And then we play again 2 dualities. It just helps you it gets you out of dead draws, and like you can say it's a back row when you go first turn Crescent Blue Boy, and then like flip it next turn, and you're in no real rush to summon Priestess most of the time. And then Book of Moon. I know this card is like questionable, but in this deck I feel like it's fairly essential. Like it's like a 3rd Wisdom in some respects, because if you go Blue Boy and then they breakthrough skill and you chain Book of Moon, you're in really good shape there. So like it's like sort of Wisdom, and also like it beats over. It deals with Castell 101, like cards like that. It buys you a lot of time. So yeah, probably wouldn't play about it. Solemn Warning, not a lot to say about this card. Like it's still fine. Like on like soul charges and stuff, it's still fine. It like wins you games. Sometimes like it just keeps you in the game. It's good. Torrential. I'm gonna show these as well. 2 Mirror Force. So I know people playing Dim Prison. Some people have cut this. I've cut Bottomless. Bottomless is trash because it doesn't do what you want it to do, especially against the tellers. Like you Soul Charge is fine, but then like Bottomlessing just at Deneb turn 1 is just like awful. You just go get the Foolish guy, and they have time against you because you're not really pressuring them. This is more for like game 2 against like Satellas, because like you bring in the light mirrors, and it's just like they play into it. They don't think you're playing Mirror Force, they think you're playing Dim Prison. So they'll have like 2 guys that attack, you'll go like Mirror Force, they'll be like shit. But like normally if you had Dim Prison wouldn't do anything, so they wouldn't attack with Deneb. So yeah, Mirror Force is great. It's not that bad. Like you're sacrificing a little bit against your dolls, I get that, but like Shadows is like a really good matchup for this deck. It's not like 100%, it's like 70-30 maybe. And against like Artifact Shadows, which is worse, this card is good. So, because they're just pressuring you with like a Morale Tech. And like some Shadow lists, like Tom Payne's list, is really fast. So yeah. This is more a concession, Breakthrough Skill 3 English Chain, this is more of a concession to the fact that Altair is one of the best cards, like, maybe ever. Like, it's incredible. So, like, I guess it's like a monster. It's insane. Like, Wolf Bark every turn with, like, the Stratos guy. So these just, like, keep you in the game one. Again, like, you're sacrificing a little bit against your dolls, not an awful lot, and Burning Abyss. But those matchups, like, this is good against Burning Abyss as well. Like, you hit their tour guide, they hate you, so this is quite good.
My question is, why not more of the breakthrough skill over the Fiendish?
Over the Fiendish?
Or why not have more breakthrough skill as well as with the Fiendish?
I wasn't expecting.
Why'd you go for that sort of ratio?
Okay, Fiendish Chain stops attacks, which is fairly big.
Yeah.
Like, it just keeps you alive. And breakthrough skill is really good against artifacts. Which I go, this is fine against like Morale Techs as well, but they're like getting off Sanctum. There's not really an awful lot of times you want this over this. Like,
I suppose you're not special summoning as much.
Never really flashed this back from my graveyard. Like, they're not making Dweller. Like, I guess like if they're playing Mermail, but I didn't play Mermails this weekend. Like, this is good, but
so
this is fine too.
And like you're not worried about Window because you don't special summon.
Window doesn't really do anything.
So it's not as relevant, but this is because of the negate attack.
Yeah, and like Window, they just go like Shadow Fusion, send to bring out my Window, and you're just like, okay, that's nice.
Yeah.
Summon Priestess Bash, like that's what I did earlier. Free Reckless, again, debricks you, usually gets there. Sometimes it doesn't, and you just lose. But like, and like when you're in like a grind game with Tower, this card just like puts you ahead like quite far and like wins you the game. That's the main deck.
Let's have a look at your extra deck then.
I would just like to say, please don't watch the game 1 feature that I had. Don't watch the feature. Like, I understand they played awfully, and I know people are gonna say that and go, he's awful. Okay, fair criticism. I would say that if I was watching that game. Like, I understand that. Like, it was unapologetically the worst I've ever played.
End of the day, though, this guy top 32.
Yeah. Like, I'm not unhappy with how I did,
so.
and like my opponent played really well. Such a nice guy. I wish him all the best in top 16. Walter. Yeah. So I wish him all the best. Yeah, like games 2 and 3 I did fine, but game 1 I know I could have won. I played awfully. It happens. If you're a Spellbook player, you will notice some technicalities that I made that were bad as well. So yeah, like don't judge all on that one game, please. Like, this is my second Premier event top with Spellbooks. So please be nice to me, internet, is what I'm asking. So the relevant extra deck, guys. I never made this. Usually I do. I guess like your extra deck is even less relevant now. Shadows is a deck. These are like the relevant guys. Shelf as well. And Phoenix, which I killed a Chainburn player with earlier. Yeah, I played against Chainburn. Zen mains, and then like the irrelevance, I guess. Like, this has never happened. These are literally for if you big eye their tuner, which sounds ridiculous, but it could happen. So I just have like a plethora of guys ready for that one scenario. Like, these are all you really need. Like, not even. This isn't that important. I did make this. This is quite good. I made this against Tellers or something. Who did I play this against? Am I making the feature? I made it against someone earlier, and yeah, like caused a lot of problems with it. So yeah, it's a good card.
If you were to make any changes, what would you do there?
Side or main or?
Well, we'll go with the extra to begin with. While we're at it.
There isn't a lot. Like, maybe play a Chimera Tech because I know someone's playing a main deck Cyber Dragon.
Okay.
So like maybe Chimera Tech. Like, I don't know. Like, there's not a lot. Like, Armored Kappa is a card that could probably be in here. Like, it's not that important. I've never made that card. So these are the essentials. These you can play without. Maybe Zen mains. You can play without Drago Sack. You don't need to spend £20 on it. But if you, it's not a bad one to have. Like, if you want to go full out with the deck.
Okay. Let's have a look at your side deck then.
Okay. Like, personally, I probably wouldn't recommend Spellbooks like for an event. I don't think they're that amazing anymore. Like, I don't know. Okay. I was at 14 cards in my side deck, and I was like, what should I put in last minute? And like, you don't struggle against Rogue. Like, it's not impossible to play a Mirror, which I did. It's not impossible to play Light Swarm, which I did. It's just a 15 card. Infernity 2 it's good against. So Yeah, shouts to Jack Iger, who's just walked past. Yeah, so Kaiku is just like fine. Like it's not amazing. It's a beat stick as well, so it's like against like, I guess like, no. Yeah, it's just Kaiku. I don't really, oh, Bujin, bam. So then we've got the spells, we've got Fissure and 3 MST. This card is not as good as it should be, but like Shadol's, it's fine if you go first. I probably wouldn't decide if you go second. Triple MST, I don't know. Again, concession to like everything. I didn't really want to main this. Like maybe it's fine against. Yeah, I decided like 2 against Satellas. Like I couldn't find the space to bring in 3. Like game if I'm going first. Great against the mirror, obviously. Like heavy spell and trap card decks, I guess I'm boring against. Maybe this side deck needs something for Battery Man, like if that's a thing at YCS, because I lost that earlier, although I did get a game lost beforehand. Dim Fissure as well. Yeah, I've already covered that. Like Light Sworn, not Satellas. Burning Abyss, no, don't side against Burning Abyss. I don't think it's great because they just overlay with their guys and don't really care about it. It's just a dead card. It's fine against Shadows, I guess. Change Experience is for Burning Abyss strictly, I think. Like don't side this against Spellbooks, please. I play around it every time. It doesn't do anything. It banishes your blue boys and you're like, cool, drop your test. It's not that great. So yeah, pulling the works better against me. Soul Drain, this is for Burning Abyss, Shadol, Mermail, again. Like, didn't see any, but like we're in Europe, so people play Mermail. So Soul Drain is fine for those like things. Blackhorn, this is for Light Sworn, not Shadol, Satellas. I guess that's it. Like, no, not Mermail. They just pop it. Gear, yeah. If you're gonna play against Gear, or play Gear like I almost did. And then the mirrors. These sometimes don't do anything. They kind of just sit there and they're just beating you down. That's kind of the theory behind Mirror Force. Like, they're just beating you down with creatures, and you kind of just like sit there, like, and you're sitting there with Mirror, and you're not like getting there with like your tower draws and stuff. Yeah, like they can kill you pretty quickly. So like that's why Mirror is in. These are great. This is pretty good against Satellas. Satellas, like Mirror Force is more relevant against, and these are great. These are so good against Burning Abyss, because Burning Abyss can't pressure you enough. Like they're 1/6 creatures, you're just like cool, okay, whatever. So yeah, this is great. Like Maze against Satellas, good against Shadol. So I guess the things I would change in the side, Haiku maybe an MST. I don't know. What did I lose to? I lost to Satellas, Batteryman. Like I lost to Satellas in top 32, and I lost to Batteryman. But I only played 1 game against Batteryman. Shout out to Chris Morel Sleeves, and so mad with that guy. Yeah, I took a loss to Chris Morel Sleeves, and I took a loss to Satellas. So maybe it needs something else against Satellas. Like Satellas is kind of die roll dependent. Sometimes, like if they brick, you're fine. But like if you go first and have like Blue Boy Crescent, you're in great shape.
What would you change in the main deck if you could?
You know what? I think the main deck's really good. I think Jared did a really. I think that's how I say his name. I hope so. Yeah, he did a really good job with this deck. He's pretty much like the world's expert on the Spellbook. He knows what he's talking about, or he seems to. So look, he tops every ARG. So like, I think the deck is fine. I think if you wanted to pick this deck up and play it tomorrow at a tournament, it's probably fine too. Like, obviously tournaments are different because depending on how Satellas Knights do here, like, depends on how teched out you want to be. But
do you wish you decided pulling the rug then, since Satellas and Batman be worth matchup?
Maybe. I don't know. Like, pulling the rug's one of those cards where it's like another breakthrough skill against like Satellas, and like. Breakthrough skill is good, but like you don't really want to be doing it on the Denebs, you want to be doing it on like their Alters and stuff. Like, because like sometimes they just always like they just have Alter anyway sometimes. Like you just want to be doing like their first guy that they summon, and then you can just like get to hit them and set up the next turn, and then they're just like summon a guy you like Breakthrough skill or Phoenix Shade or Light Imprisoning. So no, I also think that Light Imprisoning plus like pulling the rug is an overkill. Yeah, but like I do think there probably needs to be something else for Satellas. Like I was playing 3 Mirror Force, I don't think that's smart, but I don't know.
It's really damaged.
Needs more testing, yeah.
It's badly done.
Probably. I tested quite a bit, and I didn't like the deck and was going to play Yu-G-iOh, and I'm glad I didn't. Yeah, okay, so...
Yeah, so Bilbe with his deck profile, thank you so much for joining
Thanks
us.
for having me again. Subscribe to these guys, 100%.
There you go, listen man. Take care guys.
Thank you. Yeah, cheers.